He's kind of like the Joe Rogan of the hospitality industry right now.
All right, Slick Talkers, this episode has been in the making for a while. As you could tell, the feed or the podcast feed has been quiet for quite some time, and that is for good reason. This good reason is probably something you could tell by seeing the updated photo art or cover image, but I'm here to say that Slick Talk, Hospitality FM, Good Morning Hospitality, and of course, Sweet Success by Katie Klein have all been acquired by Skift. Now, if you don't know what Skift is the biggest travel and hospitality media brand to all of the professionals of hospitality and travel. That's the only way I can describe it, is because I've been actually a fan of Skift since early 2017 when I first started getting into hotel management and leadership. And I remember specifically reading so many Skift articles just to stay up to date with what was happening in the industry and how I can continue to apply the either knowledge of industry content coming out or the knowledge of my actual role, things that were happening internally in hotels and front desk and, technology at the time. It was such a crucial resource. And, here we are 7 years later. I started Slick Talk in early 2018, and we have now made it to the point where Slick Talk, GMH, and Sweet Success are all living and breathing with Skift now. And it's just something I could never have truly see come to fruition in my own head. I'm just beyond excited. And so I'm sure you're all wondering what's going to happen to the podcast, what's going to happen to the hosts, what's going to happen to the network, etc. And to tell you simply, not a lot is going to change right out the gate. Slick Talk is going to be on a little bit of a break or hiatus until late October. We have the biggest event of the year, Skift Global Forum, happening in September, and I need to be all focused on this conference and building the platform of video and audio. And so GMH will continue to publish, and so will Sweet Success. But there's other Skift podcasts I would really love for all of you to go check out. I think there's a good range and something maybe new that you've never heard. Or if you are a fan, then I hope you like listening to all of them because I'm excited to be jumping in. And so, yeah, my role at Skift is going to be the director of video and audio strategy, where I'll be overseeing video and audio across the website to social, to podcasts, to YouTube, to live events, you name it. And I'm really excited. This is the role I've been wanting to do at HFM for a long time for myself. But obviously, as we all know, as a founder, you get stuck in the day to day, and there's just a lot that can prevent you from getting into that position that you've wanted to be in, or that seat that you've always wanted. And so, yeah, I'm really excited to be taking this role and just going to be more thankful for Rafit and Ann and Ahmet and Jason and Seth and Carolyn and everyone on the Skift team who really did either champion this or just really make this happen. And so stay tuned. Do keep an eye out on your feed. Like and subscribe to the other podcasts within the Skift ecosystem, because I'm sure there's plenty of new things for you all to discover. Until then, I will see you guys back on this podcast late October, maybe early November, but there's other ways to find me. So like and subscribe, do all the things. And if you're not going to Skift Global Forum in September, then what are you doing? I'll leave a link in the show notes to the announcement if you want to follow along or see the comments or even just chime in on top. Outside of that, I just want to say thank you to all the Slick Talkers who have made this possible. Seriously, the last 7 years of my life have been a ride of a lifetime, and I'm so excited for the next 7. So until then, I will see you all soon. Make sure you don't miss out on all the content coming to you soon. Bye-bye.